My name is Laura and welcome to Intuitive Dreams. And this is the weekly forecast. For the people that have been watching me consistently, I did take a hiatus because I ended up going to the hospital and I had a near-death experience. I'm going to make a video about that after this and I'll share it with you guys. But I saw a lot of things like with the veil and the other side. I ended up having a blood clot that was like the length of my arm and then in my heart also. And you know, sometimes when we have those types of things, it could mean things are stuck in life. And I did feel very stuck. And I'll share more of that with you guys in the next video. But let's focus on Uriel now, and we're just gonna be bringing Uriel in, and he said that he is placing us in a protective shield and blessing our upcoming week. Now, I feel like Uriel is telling me that he wants everyone to know that the world is not ending. He wants to emphasize that. It's more of readjusting. You know, he is saying again that the collective consciousness is in fear, scarcity, and lack. And then it's starting to affect people that are of a higher vibration. And they're tuning into that. And then they could think it's real. So Uriel is saying, just close your eyes and focus on your vision of the earth. Your vision of society, of the political arena, of finances, everything, you know, companies. We're going to bless everything. So Uriel is saying, close your eyes, visualize the earth, and we're going to bring in that positive energy and we're placing it around the earth now. How would you like to see the earth? Where you live, what part of the world you live in, how would you like it to bloom and grow? Okay, so that was Uriel's main message, and now he wants to get on with the reading. And he gave me a couple of cards from the Secret Language of Color. And I always tell people, you know, if they give me any cards with color, you can use crystals and work with that, or you can focus on, think of it like the rays of the sun, and the archangels work with these rays of color, and they all do different things, and it helps people and helps yourself. All right, so the first card that we got is Gray, Learn to Scan Your Body. So this would be, you know, sometimes I feel like Uriel and the angels are saying it's time to get back in touch. It's time to get grounded. It's time to get centered. Again, he's talking about the hustle and bustle of everyday life, you know, people being distracted. They're not paying attention to what's happening inside of their body. And then all of a sudden, bam, here's the illness. Which I know I'm not perfect, guys. I'm just a conduit for messages, okay? I have problems too, you know, I do my best. But what he's saying is to close your eyes and focus on your body at night. And just say, I'm calling in my guardian angels, and Uriel, please help me to know what's happening. You know, like for example, some people have congestion or things going on with their chest area. Not everybody watching, but if you have something in another area of your body, focus on that area. Say, what do I need to know about this area? Send healing to it, send love to it, get in tune. Okay, and he's saying that not everything in the world is black or white. It's mostly shades of gray. So he's saying that the more that you can let go of the judgments about things, the better off that you're going to be. Now, the next card that we have, it has a brown color and it says chocolate. Nourish your body and soul. So Uriel is going with taking care of yourself, putting yourself first so that you have more energy to give to your family, your friends, your job, whatever the case may be later, okay? Eat foods that feel good to you. He's specifically talking about focusing on not just, okay, I got to eat better, let me go on a diet, but okay, what is nourishing my body? What is helping me? Okay? Focusing on the pH levels. maybe getting, like monitoring your pH levels or drinking some pH water to help balance out the acidity and alkaline in your body. Now, that was a message that someone gave to me. Sometimes when I'm doing readings for clients, they're like, "Hey, Laurie, I got a message for you." And I'm like, "Oh, great. Oh, man." And she was so spot on, because when I was going through cancer treatment, I was carefully, some people believe in it, some don't, but I saw, it's kind of like everybody's different. I saw results measuring my pH levels. So she gave me that message, and I started looking at that again, and I realized that I did need to work on it. So thank you, Julie, for that message. And now the next card we got is Cyan, Build Your Confidence. So this is about, going into uncharted territory this week, exploring new things, being open, okay? Uriel is saying that you can call in, like, these different emotions and feelings. You can work with the archangels and ask them to call in the energy of confidence. So we're just gonna, close our eyes, open our hearts. Thank you, Uriel, for bringing the energy of confidence, placing it in our energy and aura wherever it's needed. He said in the heart center. Okay, there may be something where you have to say hard things to people, and it's not easy. Or you have to face things within yourself maybe you're in denial about. Okay, so I feel like everybody has a little bit of something they're not facing. And like I tell people, I'm not perfect. I have problems, but we're all here to help and lift each other up. Okay, now let's get to the energy for the upcoming week. And so that's Monday on through the weekend. Our theme card, so Uriel picked the Guardian Angel tarot cards. And these are good for people that are just beginning to read, because it has a lot of information, and then you can start using your intuition. And I do work with people and have different classes. If you look in my store and on Etsy, I teach people how to do various things for themselves, including working on, I'm an empath, and going out in the world is kind of, like sometimes it's a crapshoot. You don't know what you're going to get. So, I have classes for people that would like to get help in that area. And it'll be in the link in the description. So let's see, we have a happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Now, what I get is you do have to follow their guidance. And, like there may be stuff that's going to be put in your lap, and you're like, I'm presented with the choice. Do I move forward, or do I stay in fear and just sit on the fence? Events begin to move forward, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Okay, so that's our overall theme, a happy change. Okay. And then let's look at the energy for the beginning of the week. I like to think of it as Monday, Tuesday, and we have 9 of action. So what I'm getting is that you've worked hard, and that, things are going to come back to the energy that you put out in the world is now going to come back to you. Okay. So if you put out toxicity or anger or vengeance, that's going to come back. You want to think about, okay, well, you know what? That energy, whatever energy I put out for the past 6 months, it's now coming back to me. Is it what I really want? And if not, readjust and change. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in life. And this is about relationships, balance, and knowing that you're protected. Okay? And what they're telling me is that this is an angel, your guardian angel, and this is you and your family, your friends, whoever is in your close circle, your children. Everyone is always being protected. Now what I'm getting is, don't be afraid based off of the news media and the scare tactics and things like that coming out. Okay, focus on what's right in front of your face. Okay, my friends, my family, you know, my home. I need to focus on that, not on things that it may happen to me, it may not, but I'm not going to stay in the energy of fear. Now, the next card we have for the middle of the week, I like to think of as like Wednesday, Thursday, we have Helper of Emotion. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love, gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are in your future. Now, everybody would like that, right? Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. Okay, now what I get with this, you know, like with these cards, I say that it's like, these are positive, uplifting cards and that you could take what fits for you. You know, sometimes with the readings, the stuff, you look at it and you're like, I don't know. But then as the week goes on, it starts to hit. So this may be that there may be new people entering your life, that if you're in a current relationship, it may start to get better, or you decide to work on it. And maybe if you're single, there may be someone coming in that will help you to manifest what you need or to help you to balance out your life. Another thing I get is, you know how it says marriage, proposals, weddings, there may be some of that energy there also, and pregnancy. So this may be for people, you know, that are looking for those things. You know, I feel like there's so much out there, okay? Sometimes when they say something about celebrations, weddings and stuff, it may mean that just there's a lot of good energy coming and it's a time to celebrate too, okay? So take what fits for you, guys, okay? Now, this is for Friday on through the weekend. Choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. So what I'm getting at, sometimes we may still feel trapped, or we're still affected by what's going on or situation with another person. In your mind, you're free, okay? No matter what your outer circumstances are. Choose freedom. There's always a choice. Okay, now let me see if there's anything else. Okay, they wanted me to bring in, I'm going to use the fairy dust cards. I love these. These are so cute. The elementals want to give a message. Let's see what they want to say. Yeah, they're yelling, choose freedom. We have the card flowers. Flowers will brighten up your space and create a fairy-friendly place. Now, what I'm getting is that this card is not, I mean, this could be for people who love flowers, decorate your home. But what I get is it's about the spirit of your home. Is it peaceful? Is it loving? Is it chaotic and stressful? How can you change it if it's chaotic and stressful? Okay, that's their message. Okay, and then I wanted to share with you guys, I have another book coming out. This, I feel like this is for kids and our inner child. And I had 2 guinea pigs and a cat, and one guinea pig passed first and then the other one, and I wrote a book about it, and it's kind of like the story of how they came here, and it has some funny little jokes in there about them, but also it's to help people with grief, or like children, help them to process it or understand it. Like I had an experience where the my guinea pig passed, and then I saw Angel holding him, and then after a period of time they were like, I was like, okay, he's safe, and then they left, you know. So this is the book. Now, you guys don't laugh, okay? This is my guinea pig's name, Sir Fat Butt's Journey to Heaven. Now, you know, I tried to come up with all types of names. I was thinking about Piggy Goes to the Rainbow Bridge and things like that. And I kept getting that, you know, he was a little big boy, you know, and I just, Sir Fat Butt just stuck. And I just figured that this would be something fun, but also it has a lot of things inside. I'm going to be, it has the story of them coming home and us, you know, the cats meeting them. There's a funny part where, let me find that page, where they didn't want to get their nails cut, and so it looks kind of, their nails did get really long, because I don't like to cut the nails, and I ended up having to, and it was, but in the end they were happy. So let's see anything else. So this is when he started to get sick, and I talk about that. And unfortunately, when he got sick, it was like around the time of the pandemic, when it was at the height. So veterinarian places were not taking animals. They were being very picky. Dogs were the priority, and everything else after dogs, it was hard to get in. Like, I called so many veterinarian places, couldn't get them in, and that. It was just crazy, to the point where, you know, my angels and guides are like, Lori, it's time to just prepare him to go to heaven. And then this is kind of the image where, you know, I saw I made it like it was a dream, but I actually saw it. I was awake. I saw that, and then I dreamt about it also. And then at the end of the book, I have a little prayer that helps kids, you know, like they can connect with a departed person or a pet. And it brings in the angels. So that's the book, guys. We're working on it, and I'll let you know when it's released. Okay, so it should be soon. Thanks, everyone, and take care.